Welcome to Newport Living and Lifestyles. I'm Kristen, and we are at the 2019 International Boat Show with Dan Harper of Siren Marine.
Thanks for having me. Great to be here. Great to be at the 2019 show. We're off and running. Had a great crowd today.
Yes, it was actually really great.
It was. You know, a little gray outside, but hey, the sun was shining here.
And it will be shining the rest of the weekend.
I've seen that, and I can't wait.
So tell us about Siren Marine.
Yeah, super excited to talk about the company, always, of course.
Yeah.
We're a Newport Rhode Island-based company. Very excited about that. We live and play here, and there's nothing better than actually living in a town where we love being on the water, and we're connected with the marine industry here, especially the sailing piece of the marine industry, which makes coming to work every day a bonus.
What is it, a drinking town with a yachting problem?
I've heard that. I mean, I don't know that, but I've heard that might be the case.
You don't have a bunch of yachts?
Yeah, I don't have a tab at the cookhouse. No, that was somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they keep my credit card on
file. Yeah. So what we do is, you see behind me here, we've got a giant iPhone actually, and it's actually a real iPhone. It connects with this black box over in the corner, and you can really think of it as Nest for boats. So, like you can change your thermostat or check on what's happening back home, check the video. What we do is on any cell phone, Android, iOS, doesn't matter. I can click onto our app, which looks exactly the same as this. That's my boat, yeah, my Swan.
Oh, had no idea.
Plug for Swan there.
Yeah.
Not tour. So all the things that I'm interested in, my boat's right out here in Newport Harbor, but I'm working a ton here building Siren. So I'm not on my boat nearly as much as I would like to be. And so when there's a storm that comes through, if I just want to check, hey, I haven't been out to the boat in a few days, I just take a look. My battery voltage is right where it needs to be. My geofence is actually broken right now because I moved the boat from my normal mooring to a mooring just off of the dock for the show. So it's now giving me this big red indication, hey, there's something that's different or wrong, and I can deal with it. It's not a problem in this case because it's right where it's supposed to be, but it is outside of the geofence. So really what we do is we're onboard first mate, and anything that you're interested in, you've got a beautiful boat, a Hinckley 36. Phenomenal boat. We do a lot of work with Hinckley, another hometown team.
Yeah.
And those things like you haven't been out to the boat in a few days, you're wondering, are the battery's okay? Is the bilge taking on water? Well, all you do is check your app, and there you go.
When did you start your company?
Great question. So 2011, I started working on the project in 2006, built the first prototypes, and then really turned it into a formal thing in 2011. And came here in, I want to say, 2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've not heard of this for boats previously.
But you're going to buy one for your boat tomorrow.
I'm going to buy one today.
Today, and it's on film.
He's got me now. So is there any other competition?
There are.
Okay, how do you guys stand out?
Yeah, no, it's we're leading the pack by, it's easy for me to say that because I own the company.
He's not biased.
I'm not biased at all, but it's a great question, and it's one that I love talking about because objectively speaking, if we measure our functionality, our features, our price point, what we offer our customers in terms of peace of mind, features and functions, and maturity as a company, we're on our third generation product. Most of our competition is just getting their feet wet, and this stuff is hard. It's I've got an amazing team of engineers that carry out sort of my vision for the company. They're way smarter than I am these days, and I built the first prototypes a long time ago. I can barely keep up with these guys these days, but they are absolute experts in their field of IoT, RF or low power edge devices. The things that we do and build are built by incredibly smart guys, and then we leverage additional engineering where there's a specialized thing like wireless sensor, low power, 970 megahertz technology. Right, but there's only a handful of guys that do that stuff.
Yeah.
So we pull in this deep expertise where we need it to build what we believe is absolutely the most advanced marine IoT system available. But really, because boats are hard too, they're battery operated. There's 12 volt, 24 volt, 36 volt, 110 volt, 240 volt. They're all different. Yamaha, Yanmar, Perkins, the propulsion systems, everything's different. You'll end up 5 Hinckley 36s, you'll have different electronics, probably different motors, different stuff. So as it turns out, marine IoT is really hard. And we've been at it for 10 years now, much longer than most any other company, and we've continued to evolve and build now our third generation product. Wow. So we feel like we can say we really are not just the best, but the best by a considerable margin.
And right here in Newport, so that's
right here
fabulous.
in Newport.
Right. How many employees do you have now from you started?
23. Started with one, myself.
Oh.
And over the years, we went to 3, kind of the steady state for a while, and then 5 for steady state for a while, and 3 for a little while, and 5 for a while, and then 7, then 9, 11, and 12, and then 23 is where we're at today.
So do you have any insightful things you can tell us that might be coming or on the way for next year's boat show? Behind the scenes?
I can.
Hey!
Next year's boat show will be an entirely different thing.
Okay.
So this is actually the boat show, as you guys know, being Newporters, there's a building going in, so the show has been redistributed this year. Mm-hmm. So our booth is half the size as it usually is, because everyone's is. And what you'll see next year will be an entirely different look and feel for Siren Marine, because we're introducing really some new products that involve bringing data off of the boats, really powerful, useful data that we believe is going to transform the marine industry. It's going to allow boat builders, engine manufacturers, industry stakeholders the ability to now provide services and products that they've never been able to provide before, based on the kind of information and data that we're going to be delivering.
So do you have a very sentimental testimonial from any of your clients that really pulls at your heartstrings?
A ton of them,
Makes
actually.
you feel proud?
Just before you came into the booth, I had a customer here that came through this was the first boat show we ever did, the Newport International Boat Show, in it was either 2010 or 2011, about 10 years ago.
Okay.
And this customer came through and has had all of our products to date and loves them, and 10 years later is still coming to our booth and saying how much he appreciates the product and watching us grow. And I think to sum all of the great testimonials up, that would be one that was just 5 minutes ago.
We just missed him.
I know. A decade-long customer that just keeps, upgrading with our new products, and just comes every year to say how much he appreciates the peace of mind he gets from having a Siren Marine device.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. What about celebrities? Do you have any good celebrity stories for us?
Well, besides Jay Leno, just kidding.
Yeah.
But Jay, if you're out there, we would love to hook up your cars or boats or
anything.
Motorcycles, bicycles.
Fancy cars?
We do. We actually have quite a number of. I don't know if we can actually say who.
You don't have to, but you can if you want.
But, I would if I could.
Yes. Nice. Thank you so much. Really appreciate learning more about you, learning more about Siren Marine, and we look forward to seeing you on Newport Living and Lifestyles.